What's good, family? It's your boy Lantwalker, it's your boy Nelson. We're back again straight off his time, and you directly, you know what to do. Locking, tuning, tapping, smart the light. 14 what's good, family? If you're new to this family, this is Living Waters on this channel. We're standing for truth as God's counsel of the lifestyle, so do well to press the subscribe button if you're standing for real. Press the like button if you're standing for truth. What's good, family? They want to appreciate every new subscriber. Trust me, you're seen, you're honored, and you love. Like I said, you're not just only a subscriber, you're my extended family. And all we do is keep evolving. What we do, we keep growing. What we do, we keep going within, healing ourselves, becoming our greatest version, family, real family. We need to understand this truth. So you're deeply appreciated, you're deeply loved, family. We'll be jumping straight into this one. Semen retention, like you've already seen the message. Semen retention, revive it, heals it, restores our inner child, family. Semen retention is a holy living unto God, family. Is a holy work unto God, family. We need to understand this. Semen retention is self-discipline, it's self-control, ability to retain your energy, ability to retain your semen within you. Let it be retained within you. Let it spark up your inner being than just wasting it, family. There's so much your semen can do for you as a man, family. There's so much it can put you on the right course, family. It can revive everything that's been dead inside of you, family. This is deep, family. We need to understand this truth. Your semen gives life. It produces life when it's injected into the female organs. It produces life. You retaining it, it sparks your entire being, family. Your spirit, soul, and body is revitalized, family. We need to understand this truth. Our inner child has been crushed by society, either agent of the society, such as the family, such as the school, such as jobs, such as peer peer groups, such as religious bodies and other religious organizations, depending on the one you find yourself, family. We need to understand this truth. But your semen, by retaining your semen, you can revitalize your body. As in, you can bring back that inner child that has been crushed, family. We need to understand this. You can bring it back to life, to its aliveness, family. We need to understand this truth. Our inner child is the source of our vitality and our inner and our aliveness, which can be crushed by family if they don't believe in us, family. It can be crushed by our family if they don't believe in our dreams, believe in our aspiration. Our aspiration can be deemed surrounded by people who only give voices to our weakness but never compliment our strength. Family, we need to understand this truth. Our inner child is that playful nature, that creative part of ourselves, that innovative, inventive part of ourselves, and it can be looked by society by like irresponsibility, like is insignificant, family. We need to understand the truth. When you choose to follow your path, when you choose to follow your heart and do what you love, what pleases your family, you do what you love, it can be tamed irresponsibility, family. We need to understand this. When you choose to go your own path, when you choose to follow your heart down, following the masses who are settling down for what they don't like, what they don't love, they are doing things they don't want, and they are unhappy every single day, family. We need to understand this truth. Because of the pressure of society, they keep trying to please the people around them, they keep trying to fit in, trying to please everyone around them, family. We need to understand this truth. Our inner child is that part of ourselves that envision remarkable things, that dreams tremendous beauty and excellence, that imagine great works and aspiration for the better tomorrow, and the fire of hope to climb every mountain and storm to reach the peak of our dream, family. We need to understand this truth, but most of the time, unfortunately, this inner child is crushed before its development and realization due to cultures, due to tradition of the society, lies from the outside world, which says such dreams, such aspiration cannot be realized, family. We need to understand this truth. Okay, and most people fall into destructive habits. Most people fall into destructive habits that only damage the inner child also, because their inner child is crushed. So they fall into destructive habits, which also destroys the inner child, which also damages the inner child. We need to understand this truth. Too many people are not happy with life. Too many people are not happy in their marriages. Too many people are not happy with what they got going on, family. We need to understand this truth. Okay, they're not happy with their environment, with their job, because it's not adding value to them, and they keep remaining there. They keep staying there because of society, family. We need to understand this truth. And They are just shrinking their creativity, family. We need to understand this truth because of the pressure of society. They keep shrinking their creativity. We need to understand this truth, family. We need to understand this truth. Okay, Jesus Christ spoke about the inner child. He said, allow little children to come to me, for such is the kingdom of heaven, family. We need to understand this truth. The kingdom of creativity. It says, suffer not the little children to come to me, for such is the kingdom of heaven. We need to understand this truth. It says, if we need to enter, you need to enter into the kingdom, you need to be converted like these little ones, family. We need to understand this truth. Okay, this is actually deep. Semen retention, which is actually a holy cause, is a holy cause unto God. It heals and restores the inner child back to His glory, family. We need to understand this truth. On semen retention, you take back your power you have been given away freely. You call back your power from your job, from wherever you've been giving your energy to. That be people, might be places that don't reciprocate back your energy, family. You call back your energy, family. On semen retention, you start prioritizing your own needs, family. You begin to love yourself. You begin to value yourself, family. You start taking care of you. You start doing you. You start listening to your heart instead of general opinions, family. You begin to heal yourself. You begin to go within to relearn and unlearn wrong stuff that has been put inside of you, family. You start making room for things that serve you, for things that brings out the best for you, family. We need to understand this truth. You start thinking for yourself in a world where people barely think, but they are easily to judge, family. We need to understand this truth. You start becoming happy every single day. Okay, you start becoming happy and your creative juice begins to pour in, family. We need to understand this truth. You start being happy again. You start prioritizing your own needs. You start healing yourself, going within, on learning and relearning, on semen retention, family. We need to understand this truth. God wants to restore the inner child through self-discipline, through semen retention, family. We need to understand this truth. Semen retention is actually a holy work separated to be filled with the fullness of God, family. God wants to fill us. God wants to fill us with His fullness so we become more creative again, family, so we become more happy again to live our greatest version, to live the kind of life we ought to live, family. We need to understand this truth. God is our source, and it takes returning back to our original source. Okay, it takes by returning back to our original source to heal the wound inflicted upon the inner child, family. We need to understand this truth. There are wounds that have been inflicted upon the inner child right from little, family, from family who don't believe in us, from teachers in school who don't believe in us, family. This inner child has been shrink. Our creativity has been shrink. We need to retain our energy. This is actually a practice of retaining your energy. It lights your entire being, family. We need to understand this truth. By retaining your energy, you start loving yourself. You start healing yourself. You start setting boundaries for yourself. Okay, you don't, you, as in you don't give out from an empty cup anymore. You start seeing the value of who you are, what you bring to the table. You start loving yourself. Self-love is everything, family. You need to start loving yourself. Okay, before people can appreciate you, you have to appreciate yourself. On semen retention, you bring the love home, family. You start healing that inner child. That inner child starts being happy again, and your creative juices start flowing, family. We need to understand this truth. Some attributes of this child. Okay, some attribute. This child is very playful, but those plays are more creative. Those plays are more inventive. The best time to actually see what our child, our kids are all about is to watch them when they play. See how they play, see what they play with. Those things are creative plays, family. We need to understand this truth. Those things are inventive play, family. This is real, this is key, this is deep. Another attribute of a child say they are always happy, they are always joyful. It's a true joy shall they draw water out of the wells of salvation. They love what they do, they love what they do. True joy, you draw inspiration. They love what they do, Father. Family, they love what they do and they do what they love, family. This is real, family. We need to understand this truth. The child is always forgiving. This is one of the attributes, always forgiving and forgetting, family. Every wrong done to the child, she or him is always forgiving. You actually beat the child now, and the next minute she's playing with your hair, family. She's playing with your hair. The next minute, family. These are just innocent nature of the child, family. We need to understand the truth. And the child is never born with fear. The child is always fearless. We need to understand this truth. Always adventure, looking for new inventions, family. We need to understand the truth. We all We put fear into our kids' family. The kids were not born with fear. We grew up and we were taught what to fear and what not to fear, family. But what does God say is fear not, family. We need to understand this truth. Kids were never born with fear. We all put fear into them, family. This is real. This is deep, family. Okay, and if you watch the kids, they're always connected, they're always dependable, they're always attached to their parents. This is the same thing with us also, family. So without me, you can do nothing. Without our source, God, we can do nothing. So returning back to our source in holy work, in holy living, in retaining back our energy, revive and heal our inner child, family. This is real. The child never believed in impossible, family. If you ask a child what he wants to become, he's going to tell you straight up without any form of obstacle and all kinds of things an adult kind of look before saying how to achieve his dream and all that. A child will tell you straight up without minding the obstacle, the opposition, because they don't look at anything impossible. They always see the possibility of their dreams, family. This is real. On semen retention, you start prioritizing your own need. You start doing you. You start doing what is best for you. You start showing up how you want to show up, family. You start being your original self, your original version. A lot of people live a fake, a copy life. But on semen retention, there's nothing to please, family. You're just being you, family. You're just being original. As in, there's nothing to shade, family. It's just you, family. You're loving yourself. You're prioritizing your own need. You're healing yourself. You're going within, relearning and unlearning stuff that have been put inside of you that is not helping you evolve, family. So this is what semen retention is all about, family. It's a holy work unto God. We need to return unto ourselves to heal us of the damage that has been done to our inner child, family. So this is the message, family. Semen retention, revive and heal our inner child, our inner creativity, this innovative part of ourselves that dreams, imaginative things, that dreams the impossible, that dreams of beauty and excellence, that has the hope to actually fuel, that has the hope to actually chase our dreams and realize it, family. We need to understand this truth, family. This is the message, family. If this message actually resonates with you, do well to put down your comment, do well to press the like button, also do well to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you get our latest update, family. We are all on this together, family. We are rooting for ourselves together. You can always count on me. I'm rooting for you all throughout, family. This is real, family. This is Key. Is your boy Lot Walker. Is your boy Nelson. Peace and blessing. Have a beautiful time.